So, back for another episode of Believe in Boyt. With this Boom team. It doesn't seem to have been a Sylvali team yet. I need to start bringing Sylvali more, because that's like the entire point. I just keep facing opponents where Sylvali isn't great, but I'm going to try and bring it even if it's not great here, because that's the point. It looks like we're one win away from Master as well. It's okay, it's okay. I feel like I could get away with it. I need to bring Exploud because there's a Frothorn. And probably Delmise, I think. Berserker does have close combat, and that's something else for the Frothorn, but Delmise is pretty good. I think I do want Delmise because of the Lapras. So we are going to try and boom and see what happens. Lead with Terrakion. That's not great, because then they can just close combat KO the Sylvali. Charizard probably doesn't KO Sylvali. It's got very reasonable ult. Like 95s across the board is very reasonable. And without Sun, it shouldn't be able to KO. So apart from a Terrakion lead, I should be able to get an explosion off. We'll have to see. No Terrakion. That's a Terrakion. Oh no. So this is again, this Clefable would have been absolutely wonderful here, but this is the point. I'm supposed to be leading with Sylvali. So I will go for Explosion Trick Room and just see what happens. To be fair, if they go for close combat, they're reducing their defenses, so they'll be even more vulnerable. Maybe if they go for Dynamax, maybe Knuckle isn't enough? It almost certainly is, but maybe? They are Dynamaxing immediately. That does seem a bit strange. I would have definitely held off on that, but that's fine. Yeah, it's going to be Goodra. This is why leading Clefable is better. Clefable would have been lovely. Okay, that is perfectly acceptable. I do get an explosion. I am very content with that. Because this is still, like, even though they've got +1 defenses, or only the Goodra does, and Terrakion resist, this is still going to be reasonable. And there's no way they KO the Orinkuru. That is very respectable. That's over half to both. That's incredibly respectable. This is not going to KO. There was no chance. And now this is looking like a double Boom Burst to me. Oh no, it's a singular Boom Burst, isn't it? Because I've still got Exploud faster than my... Okay, so maybe it's Delmise instead. I don't want to foul play the tracker, and if I had a Psychic move, that would have been a double KO for sure. I need to be able to lock into Flamethrower as well because of the Frothorn. So I think I'm going to go for... Terrakion isn't too much of a concern. I can take it out whenever I want. So I'm going to go for Phantasm and Foul Play into the Goodra. But then that could be redirected into a Terrakion. Oh well, too late now. Could have gone for a double Poltergeist, to be fair. I'm just not confident it would KO the Goodra at +1 defense. It definitely would have done otherwise, but I'm not confident it would have +1 defense. Whereas Phantasm and Foul Play definitely will. And if Phantasm was enough, then this Foul Play had better be strong enough to KO the Terrakion. Okay, that is perfectly acceptable. Okay, so my calc intuition is still reasonable. Because I didn't think that would KO, I did think I would need the Foul Play. Very good. So now if they bring in Frothorn, a little bit awkward. I'll just need to KO its friends, and then flamethrower at once. But the only issue is if they get an iron defense, they can probably KO my Exploud with a body press. That is the Ferrothorn. I reckon with the Phantasm drop, Foul Play actually KOs Terrakion. So I'm going to go for Phantasm into the Ferrothorn, and I'm going to Foul Play KO the Terrakion, hopefully. There is that iron defense. So next turn, I can go for Protect on Oranguru and KO. Yeah, oh yeah, with the double Phantasm, it's definitely KOing the Terrakion. So I can Protect Oranguru, KO whatever comes in, and then Exploud will be able to flamethrower the Ferrothorn. So that's going to be good. This definitely KOs now. Went down a little bit too slow for my liking, but I was confident. So 2 turns left to Trick Room. Protect on one of them so he can't body press KO me, so he can't body press the Exploud, and KO the other thing. And he can't body press or leech seed my Delmise actually, which is highly amusing. So I'm going to go for Phantasm. I could go for Geyser, but I don't want to be reducing the power of... Nope, I need to Protect. I definitely need to Protect. Don't want to be reducing the power of Flamethrower, even though it's probably enough anyway. Yeah, that's something I hadn't considered. The fact that he can't touch my Delmise. That is quite amusing. But he didn't protect the Charizard, so... This is the final turn of Trick Room. I can Flamethrower the Ferrothorn whenever I want. He also can't touch my Delmise, which is very amusing. So that was a very nice coaching for me. He could have just gone for close combat, and then he wouldn't have taken all that damage. But he was very kind of me letting me get the explosion off, because that's the entire point of the Silver Light. Just going to double check. Yep, 1 turn of Trick Room. Then we'll let Exploud in whenever it wants. Poltergeist, does that make contact? It doesn't, it's the item attacking, so... So this is fine. We'll see how much the Poltergeist will do, and then I'll just Flamethrower once. Unless this is Turbo Ferrothorn, we're fine. That was respectable. Like, that was a +4 defense. That's not bad. So the timings of everything worked out very well. Trick Room ending at the perfect time. So I will go for another Poltergeist, and I will go for a Flamethrower. It's not too bad. Actually got the explosion off. So I'm going to be content for this video. Who wins in the endgame of just Delmise and Body Press Ferrothorn? He would, because I'm Life Orb. So yeah, it's a good thing I had Flamethrower. But if it wasn't Life Orb on the Delmise, it would just come down to whose HP is higher in the end. There's Master Ball. Nice. Like, could I out-damage Leftovers? I'm pretty sure I could. Not with enough PP, though. Only Poltergeist does enough. Everything else wouldn't do above Leftovers at +6 defense. Hey, he's got Berserker as well. Nice. And a Delmise. Interesting. There's another Terrakion, though. Because of the Delmise as well. But he's got the beat-up stuff. Yeah, this one I have to go with Clefable. And then... do we go for Delmise Speed Ties? Pretty sure we have to. And then, is it Exploud or Berserker? It's a little bit of a shame that this is a soundproof Exploud, but I did want to Boom Burst next to my Delmise, but that means that I can't Boom Burst their Delmise. So it is between Berserker and Exploud, and I haven't bought Berserker too much, so I'm going to bring Berserker. Maybe a mistake. But haven't used it too much. And it will underspeed the Delmise as well, and the Aromatisse, because of the Iron Ball. It won't do too much to the Aromatisse with Gyro Ball, but it would with the Steel Spike. So I may be Dynamaxing the Berserker here. They go Sneasel and Terrakion, then I have to follow me away the beat up. I mean, I'm following me in most situations, but in case, if they go Aromatisse instead, though, I can just start attacking with the Fable. Well, they led with both Pokemon that can beat up. But again, like I said in the previous battle, I am confident that a Charizard cannot KO Oranguru without a Sunny Day. I don't think Sneasel learns Sunny Day. They didn't fake out as well, which is nice. Because I was banking on them not... It does learn Sunny Day, okay. Does Heat Wave KO Oranguru then? Yeah, no chance. Burn as well, but fair enough. Yeah, I wouldn't have expected... Like, I didn't think Ice types would learn Sunny Day. So that's quite interesting that Sneasel does. But here we are. So now... It is a shame I didn't Moonblast there, because I could have gone for a double Moonblast as well. But now, because Fable outspeeds, so Oranguru goes first. I think I'm going to go for Misty Explosion here. And... Foul Play into the Sneasel in case it was Focus Sash instead of Eviolite. Nice chip. I'm going to lose both Pokemon here, but that's not so bad. That means I get 3 full turns of Berserker and Delmise. Ooh, that's definitely Eviolite. It's just surviving. We'll have to see if that's bad for me. There's nothing that Sneasel can do here, particularly that's bad. Yeah, just a taunt, that's not an issue. They are both very low, so I can hold off on my Dynamax as well, because I can just go into Berserker and Delmise. Oh, no. And Delmise. And I don't even need to Dynamax this turn. I get double KOs regardless, because I can go for Liquidation into the Charizard. That's still going to KO even with the Sun. And Berserker is going to get a big Gyro Ball into the Sneasel slot. There would only be some awkward switches here, but whatever switches in is taking a huge Gyro Ball. If I'd have gone for the attack through to protect, that would have been a bit better maybe. But this should still be okay. Because again, the Berserker underspeeds everything. Charizard is getting dangerously low. They bring in Delmise. Do we go for the Delmise Speed Tie? Because a Max Darkness from a Fling won't do too much. I could fling the Iron Ball just straight up. So that wouldn't be enough on the Dynamax Delmise though. So I am going to go for the Speed Tie, I think. The alternative is like a Fling with Berserker, and then I still need to win the Speed Tie regardless, and then that lets the Charizard attack, so I have to go for a Speed Tie. And I'm very good at losing Speed Ties. Ooh, something's taking a huge Gyro Ball. That is not the switch in for a Gyro Ball. Okay, so I win at least the Speed Tie of Dynamaxing the Delmise. That doesn't indicate anything, but we will see. There's one more turn after this, isn't there? So then I would need to go for a Max Geyser. So they are Dynamaxing. Pretty sure there's one more turn of Trick Room, so then I would need to go for Geyser next turn. So the Speed Tie will be crucial. If it even is a Speed Tie. They may not be in speed on their Delmise, but they definitely should be. But Terrakion is down to its Sash at least, or just gone. It's just gone. So, not the switch in you wanted, but I appreciate what they're trying to do, and nice. Does this KO? It should. It's super strong. Very good, very good. And now I just get to go for Geyser through Protect as well. So that was a crucial moving first of my Del Nice. And if Trick Room ended there, then they could have won with a Heat Wave, but there is still one final turn at Trick Room. So the Trick Room turns have worked out perfectly in this match. In this episode, I should say. Been very good. And even if they protect, it wouldn't matter. Gyrobal's just going to pick up the KO. So, yeah, I'm content with the choice of Berserker as well. Putting in some good work with that Gyroball. So, pretty good, pretty good. I got to pull off the Sylvala explosion again. So I'm going to still try and do that in the upcoming episodes as well. But Clefable is usually better. But I'm glad I got to boom.